All right, first official race at Kern's for me, and we're at the dirt track in limited late models, which are very, very, very boring. I have not been in these since so long. At least now the left rear doesn't drop as easily, so it's made it a little better to drive, but man, momentum cars are just so difficult for me. Looks like we got a decent field, except for the guy in 10th. Watch out for him. Let's head out on track. You know, I thought this pit exit was going to be a little hard to get on track, but people can kind of see you coming, and it just makes it a little easier than, like, Lernerville. Pit entry, yeah, just pull to the infield, but pit exit isn't too bad, especially because you can come off the corner pretty low and then move up. But we got to figure out how to go quick, and man, this thing is much tighter on a tacky track. We got a slick track in practice, but this thing, we're going to have to pitch and keep a lot of throttle in it just to not kill momentum. We go P5. Now, what I did find in practice, and I'm not sure if it's going to work in the tacky, is kind of rotate, turn down, drive off the bottom of the corner. Doesn't look like that's going to work, though. You missed that. But yeah, if people are exiting the pits in the race or trying to get to the pits in the race, it might be a little ugly, but at the moment, this is not too bad of a track, and I mean, it's narrow, it feels narrow. 14.2. Too sideways, too much. We need to find some damn speed. We're 6th quickest right now. That ain't good enough. Do I just flat foot it? Is that what we gotta do? Yep. Okay, now we just need to get the corner. No, I don't know. I don't know what to do. We need to go watch some of the fast guys and see what they're doing and listen. 'Cause only being a 10th ahead of Jarek, we gotta solve that. Who was quickest? The 2 car. Let's go watch his lap. What was your fast lap? First one out. Kind of slider line. Okay. Except for not really in 3 and 4, though. 1 and 2, it looks like slider line. So, let's give that a go. We get green flag immediately. Yep.
Okay, here comes your first time black.
Well, at least gives us a practice. Yeah, I did not. I turned in too early there and did not rotate. Yeah, it's gonna get drive off the corner and hope that I do a little better.
14.739.
Well, we didn't really slide it, but it's still gonna be better than what we were doing. But probably not great. Go 739. That puts us 2nd. Second, but we've got, yeah, we're 3rd now. Which is good, because I don't want that outside front row. And hopefully that is as far as we drop. And we are waiting on 2 people to do laps. 6 and the 7. 3 minutes. Are they going to make us wait? I assume they're out on track because it's not saying There we go. Got one of them done, the 6 to go now. I think he is out on track because it's not saying no activity. Oops, and I did not have this up. Sorry. We've got, come on, 6. He's got his first lap done. Only, there we go. All right, time to race. P3, right where we're supposed to be based on iRating, and now we just need to not run into the car in front of us, not overdrive
Line
entry.
up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Have not really done a whole lot of racing around others in practice, so my feeling is it's going to be really hard to be side by side. I think we're going to kind of get a one-lane track. No cautions, 30 laps. So, really just slot into third, watch 1 and 2 battle it out, and hope we don't get driven through or cause someone to drive through us by being so slow.
Allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
Everyone's trying to burn fuel off, and are we getting ran into? Don't fucking run into people, Jesus.
Catch up 2, car.
Alright, well, we may get wrecked by the 6, or he may be a viewer that's trying to annoy me. But let's try to get ourselves
About to go green.
third place here, and see, we got to go a whole lap here without the pace truck. Let's see how this one goes.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, it's fucking tight, like I thought. I didn't want to kill the guy on our outside.
Still there, inside, clear inside.
I knew I was going to be way too tight on the inside there. Now we're going to fall back probably another spot if I get too tight. Alright. Learn to drive, idiot. There we go.
14.17.
I just have such a hard time getting up to speed on those starts and not getting too tight. But then once I get rolling, then I get the left rear up and I can start to not suck. But we got a long ways to try to get around the 5, but as you can see, it looks very narrow, so it's going to be difficult. We may need a mistake out of him, like him doing that, pushing the nose up and not getting it to turn as I was adjusting my wheel, because for some reason it's been coming loose massively. We have got a wreck where someone has pulled off. Well, we got front bumpers there, so. Okay. We are being terrible. Come on. Okay, then it just rotated massively. We still got a bumper on the track. And now we got a spoiler on the track. Or maybe that was there last time. Oh god, you cannot do that. It just gets to bouncing into 3 there. I'm learning. We're going to finish 4th, but the 5 deserves it. He got a good start and did what he needed to, and he's catching the 1 as we fall away from both of them. Slicked off pretty quick into the corners. Drag the wall, and then don't get it to rotate. And just, I'm terrible. I'm really not good in this. Limited late model just is so underpowered. And when you have that underpowered feel with a car that has this much suspension and roll in it, I can't do it. I fail. I always get, like, I stumble and get a nose shove, and then it's a massive loss of speed. So, and we're like taking 2 swings at the corner as well. We're not driving through too quick enough. I feel like we could come off the corner a little bit higher. But maybe it's because of the weird kind of crunched exit that it has off of 2. Jarek just ahead. Lap traffic is going to be tough for the leaders.
14.518.
And that is the 4. He is the one that's been missing all those parts. Wasn't sure where he was going. And I'm not sure he knows where he's going. He's running the high side, but it's not turning. 14.74. Did kind of teach me the low line, but that's not quick, and we're still just losing everyone. We're essentially dead last at the front.
14.844.
If this is multi-class racing, we're dead last in the top class. We're definitely not winning the second tier class. They are 5 seconds behind us. We're just a tiny bit slower than these guys in front of us, and I just can't find it. But the good news is, second place hasn't been able to really find much. Or no, not second. Third hasn't really been able to close in on the lap traffic, so I think everyone is just the same speed now. Jarek going for a pass up there. We're being terrible still. I'm going to go last lap and try to play around with some lines, figure something out here. They keep it clean for 7th place. It does slow down the 5 a little bit, but he'll be able to get past both of them now. Alright, I've kind of found a line I like. And we're going to need to use it to get around these guys anyways. I really parked it down on the bottom there. 4 car is wrecked again. That nearly caused a wreck, but he got going somehow. Thought the 5 was for sure going to get wiped out there. Now the 5 is getting stuck behind the 7 here, and we are making up a lot of ground. He keeps trying to drive the same line, but I think he's trying to cut down off the corner. Oh my god, I blew that. Could have caught up, but now we're bogged off the corner. And the 4 has wrecked again. 2 to go. Looks like second place might have a little damage. He might get wiped out by the 4. Yep, here it comes. Nope. Oh, maybe it'll come in 3 and 4. Is it going to happen? Nope. Well, that is the worst 4th place I've ever gotten. I've never felt more uncomfortable. Like, that was just bad.
There's the ticket flag.
But let's take a look at what all happened out there. And first, let's take a look at our terrible start. I'm 8 miles behind the leader. And then I just get a massive nose shove here. I could not get it to turn. Couldn't get it to turn, so we just jammed up there. 5 does what he needs to. That gets the 9 or the 5 under us. And luckily we're able to clear him. Just. Back here, the 6 is just gonna get hooked. That's just one of those that you don't need to go up the track. Then Jarek and the 4 get stuck together, and the 4 drives through him. 7's gonna get the wall. 6 and the 9 come together, just trying to get the cars to turn. 2 is doing something, and okay, the 4 is just trying to wreck him apparently. Yeah, the 4 was just in the way all over the place. He's a lap car. He's not just giving up the spot. He pushes up into the 2. And he dives down low. The 2 says, alright, screw this. I'm just going to move him. And so, I'm very surprised the 4 didn't wreck him on the last lap, but instead the 4 wrecks himself. Great job. Now the 2's trying to pass him again, and the 4 tries to hook him, and does, and the 2 actually spun out and still beat us. He was the leader. I, for some reason, thought he was in second. Wow, this 4 is a winner. Now he's just blocking the 2. 2 just says screw it, drives through him. And that is why I don't do a whole lot of dirt official, because idiots like this. Guy gets wrecked out and then wrecks the leader because his race is ruined, so he's going to cry about it. Let's take a look at the results. And, well, P4. We gain I rating, we gain safety rating, we go 0 incidents. Look who had 12 incidents. Weird. So, that is an interesting one. But, yeah, limited late models, not the most fun. It's just, not enough power. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.